They did it again. Who keeps leaking these episodes? I thought it was done. I thought it was over. But no, apparently someone out there is still airing these episodes twice a week. The other day was episode 17, and now is episode 18. Who's doing this again? I tell you, whoever's doing this, they don't get to see the finale weeks before we do. And the boy was... I'm gonna have to watch the season finale when it comes out. It's that day. Anyways, today's episode of Friends vs. Magic Season 7, Episode 18, Going Done. I have a theory, and I hope to God I'm right. I think this episode ties in with FIM and Miss Fortune. Why? Because in that, a fairy, a kid, asks Rainbow Dash if she could tell her how she met Daring Do. Kids were asking Rainbow Dash how they met Daring Do. Now, it could just be that they were referring to the book that Daring Do wrote. They, only the main sense know that those books are actually real events. Everybody else thinks they're just a world of fiction, not real. But why would that kid bring that fiction up to Rainbow Dash? I guess being that learn, you assume everything is real. I mean, didn't we do that? But I just don't know. I mean, there was an entry that mentioned at the intro. She mentioned a offensive entry about when she met Daring Do. So there is a sonar entry that mentions Daring Do. Or not. This sonar was actually published, along with another book. I probably really should look that up. But yeah. FIM Miss Fortune? That episode, the main sitch, could have inadvertently exposed Daring Do as a real pony. Did they expose her? Is it just completely unrelated? I have no idea, but I'm going to start. But if they did, Daring Do would be mad at Rainbow Dash, especially for exposing her secret identity. So without further ado, let's get to it. Come on.
Morning, Pinkie Pie. Get your Ponyville Chronicle right here.
Oh.
Fantastic!
You too.
I just love to be both happy happenings, and it's always good to be a pony in the know, you know? And there's so much to know. Seems like a bunch of boring hooey to me. Does new shrubbery in Castle Garden sound like boring hooey to you? Snooze. What up? Parasite infestation in Philadelphia eradicated.
Oh God, Parasites.
Another day, another Parasprite hype story. Noodles named official food of Winneapolis. Author A.K. Yearling announces retirement. Clarksville election heating up for president in favor of cooling it down. What? Oh, let me see that. I never knew you were so into politics, Rainbow. No, this. It can't be true. I'd have never picked noodles as the official food of Winneapolis either, but here we are. No, Pinkie! I can't believe that the greatest author and secret pony adventurer of all time, A.K. Yearling, is retiring!
Yeah, if this isn't tied into... Oh, they're winning there. If this doesn't tie into FIM Miss Fortune, I'll be disappointed. But I'm also curious as to why she's retiring. Maybe she just wants to change the pace. Do something new. Oh, the prison mod in the title. That's new.
That wouldn't hurt either. Now, come on!
Oh, it's back to normal.
Maybe she's not home. Maybe she went to the editor-in-chief of the Ponyville Chronicle to correct the misprint they made. Nope, she's home. How do you know? Because she's right there, looking all sad and alone. I knew it! Something is wrong! AK! Now she's fine with the weight of the world. Now she's hanging her head in utter despair. Now she's shaking her hoof and cursing the heavens like nothing could ever possibly be the same again. Why, oh why did this happen to her? What? Whoops, never mind. That time she was just stretching. AK, it's us! Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie! You're friends! I really like her mean!
Oh, wait, she will have that hat on.
Oh no, did somebody ransack your cottage again and steal some ancient mysterious
She's
knowledge
moving.
into saving all of Equestria?
Also, her mane is styled differently. I liked it.
Nothing's been stolen. Then is some pony blackmailing you and forcing you to retire? 'Cause if they are... No, nothing like that. So, you're just quitting and moving away? Why would you do that? I already explained everything to the Ponyville Chronicle. Oh, really? Author A.K. Yearling announced yesterday that the next adventure novel in her popular series, Daring Do and the Curse of the Pharaoh's Tomb, will be her last. Yearling looks forward to her retirement. That doesn't explain anything. It just says you're giving up writing stories. But most ponies don't know that you actually are Daring Do, and that the stories are real. So what you're really saying is that you're giving up being Daring Do, but you're not saying why. Of course, if you don't feel like talking about it...
What does she think they like? It's a secret that she blatant exposed.
Right, Rainbow Dash? Oh, yeah. We just came to make sure you're all
We'll
right.
see.
That's really why we wanted to find out what's going on. If you really want to know, my last quest took me to a village in southern Equestria, where I started seeing these. Wake of Destruction, Daring Do ruins entire village marketplace. Dare or scare? Local rogue Daring Do involved in frightful fiasco. Daring Do leads Bull into China shop during high-speed chase. That's enough. Every pony I tried to help is mad at me. That's not true. They're not mad at AK Yearling. They're mad at Daring Do. They don't sell my books in southern Equestria. The ponies there don't know.
Oh, that's how you remain the secret.
She does more harm than
Ah.
And I guess it's a good thing you look so different as AK Yearling. So all we have to do is go down there and explain to these ponies that none of this stuff is true. Easy peasy cheesy. But that's just the thing. It is true. What? I guess I've always been so focused on saving priceless relics and stuff.
Oh my god. Oh no. And I am back. Oh my god. Okay. So that's the first time I got interrupted since I don't even want to know when. So now I have to resync the audio. Oh well. I'm just gonna have to rewind the video. See, it's at 5:08, so it's still about 4:47. And no.
But that's just the thing. It is true. What?
And voila!
I've been so focused on saving priceless relics and stopping the bad guys that I never really thought about the mess I leave behind. And you are in a tricky pickle. But why is all this happening now? I guess ponies are finally fed up. Either way, I'm done with adventures. Having or writing. Come on! For every one pony who's upset, there must be at least 100 that know you're a hero! I don't think so, Dash. Well, why don't we go visit this Somnambula and see for ourselves?
Oh god, is that one of the
It's
villains?
clear how the villagers feel. But if we go there, the ponies can tell you in person just how much they appreciate you. And what a heap of rotten apple cores these articles are. You really think so? I know so!
So that's my theory was a bus. I did say that they exposed her identity somewhat, but since it was Tiz putting that question up, oh well. Oh hey! Oh, a pyramid!
So cool.
They do have Egypt! Yes! I mentioned the pyramids in one of my stories, and it's confirmed! They do have pyramids!
I base that
Ha!
chapter on my experiences here in Somnambula. What happens? No, wait, don't tell me. I changed my mind! Tell me!
Wait a minute! This is the setting for movie magic!
And if it wasn't for her, the region would be cursed with eternal light, and the entire town of Somnambula
Oh my god!
sunk into the ground!
The first video does had a setting for us.
These ponies don't think you're a hero.
Okay, I'm looking for those free artifacts now. The free words.
Hiya there, mister!
Use that one payer.
Tell me about a pony.
In fact, you have to send me that forward.
I hear she's an
Model.
awesome adventure pony hero.
Daring Do? Oh, she's awesome, all right. Awesome at destroying ponies' apple carts.
To the last enemy.
Indeed. Daring Do is a menace who destroys everything she touches.
What? No! Daring Do is the exact opposite of a menace! Ugh, I tried to tell you. Coming back here was a mistake.
Let's have another one. He wrote those articles.
So we picked a bad example. That was just one angry pony. Two angry ponies. It doesn't matter.
So yeah, have another one.
You two should just go home. Come on, we gotta follow her. I don't know. It really seemed like she doesn't want us cramping her saddle. But we have to convince her that ponies do appreciate her. As her friend, I have to make sure she believes that. Look, Pinky, it's the Get On In! Daring Do stays here all the time in her adventures! Which means there must be ponies here who love Daring Do. Maybe they can help us.
Yeah, tell me another one went the route of.
To Muppets.
He's like Batman.
Come on! Ooh, she's fancy. I got this. A good evening to you, madame. We are
Oh, thank God, the world isn't all ready for this.
on the status of a certain American
I can already hear the planet exploding. It's not ready.
Are you on it?
Is it true that Daring Do stays here?
Not anymore, she doesn't. Why not? The last time I rented that rascal a room, she was in such a rush to hightail it out of here, she didn't even pay her bill. But after that, a band of ruffians showed up and destroyed half the rooms looking for her. Guess she made them even more mad than she made me.
No, you got it all wrong.
Huh, how do you figure?
Daring Do was trying to save every pony from the curse of the doomed diadem of Zilati. And she was only in a rush because she had to get the crown back to the tiara of Teotlale before the curse took effect. Chapter 17.
Sounds like a tall tale to me, and a hard one to believe now that I know Daring Do is a scoundrel and a thief. Every year, ponies come to offer precious glow pads to the Somnambula statue in the village in hopes for a good future. Why, that poor fella had his glow pads necklace stolen by Daring Do just yesterday.
There's AK!
Daring Do ruined our town and stole our precious clothes.
Yeah, let's have another one, and I cannot wait for this boat.
There will be consequences. Every pony
I'm gonna have this in the toilet.
meet at the statue tomorrow.
Now I'm getting blamed for things I didn't even do? Why would I steal from them? They are super bad! But we're still staying the night, right? Because I
Sure, what we're doing too. I know it's just a plush, but you really don't what's the next have another one?
after a good
His
night,
voice?
we're gonna fix all of
Okay, his voice is a little bit different, but still, you should be able to what the not. Even I know that him.
I shouldn't.
The probably because I saw a thumbnail on YouTube when I downloaded this.
Of course it will!
But even if I didn't know that was him.
Go up there and explain to every pony how wrong they are!
Easy peasy cheesy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The remains of our somnambula statue. Now that Daring Do has destroyed it, tell me, where will we hang our glow pads?
We don't even have any glow pads because they were stolen by Daring Do. Daring Do would never steal anything. And okay, she destroyed your statue, but it was because she was trying to save you all from Awizoto. Awizoto, he's about yay big, long neck, itty bitty face, weird claw thingy on his tail.
Didn't even know who he is.
I know him. He's a baddie. Russ, if Awizoto had gotten away with the Doom diadem, your entire village would have been swallowed up. And that's a lot worse than losing some crummy old statue.
This was not some crummy old statue. It was the namesake of our town. If you want to understand us, you must first understand her.
Who?
Sonambula. Long ago, this village fell prey to an evil sphinx.
Yeah, I told you when I saw that thumbnail in the photo.
Villagers, Sonambula didn't have much, but she used what she had to keep others from giving up hope.
Oh.
The son of the pharaoh, Prince Hazan,
So they had Pegasus.
by her compassion that he decreed no pony would go hungry again.
Kind of impossible to do. Oh, God, the war.
When Hazan stood up to the Sphinx, the beast captured him, telling the pharaoh the only way to get Hazan back was to solve her riddle. No pony would volunteer to save the prince. No pony except Sonambula.
Don't use ancestor.
The Sphinx gave her the riddle. I shine brightest in the dark. I am there but cannot be seen. To have me costs you nothing. To be without me costs you everything. As Sonambula thought of the hardship she and her fellow villagers had experienced, she instantly knew the answer. Hope! She shouted.
Hope.
The Sphinx was so enraged, it seemed she might still refuse to release the prince. So Sonambula asked her for one more challenge. But if she accomplished it, the Sphinx would leave from the kingdom forever. The Sphinx quickly agreed, asking only that Sonambula walk to the prince across a deep chasm, blindfolded. Further, the Sphinx...
It's a great line for crying out loud.
...that prevented Sonambula from flying.
It's a great bloody line!
Never lost hope. She knew she'd need to make a leap of faith to save the prince.
It's a great line! It's a great line! Seriously!
She made it across.
Rather than saved it, made it sad. It's a great line! Even a baby could do it!
Sonambula prevailed, and she explained that she had always hoped she could make things better for her people, and that hope had carried her through. The prince replaced the pearls Sonambula gave up with a string of glow pads. And around her neck they glowed bright enough to light the entire kingdom. Forever after, glow pads became our symbol of hope.
Wow, I had no idea how special the statue was to you. Somnambula sounds like a pretty cool pony. But I bet if she were here, she'd tell you how cool Daring Do is too. Because they both fought to protect this town.
If Sonambula were here today, she would condemn Daring Do for destroying our symbol of hope.
No she wouldn't. It's a statue. She wouldn't even care. So if she was willing to give up, her poor old necklace, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna tell about a statue.
What did Daring Do ever do to you to deserve all this?
Only everything.
Dr. Caballero?
Yes, Rainbow
Sure, unmask yourself in public. Yeah, everybody's walking away, but please do not allow an earshot.
Would not be far behind. I really do owe you for leading her right to me.
But I didn't mean to.
Thank you for helping me break their into spirit by destroying her reputation. But I can't have you running off and telling her my plan.
Rainbow Dash, you are a good fighter. Seriously! Oh my dear, there's so many problems with that. So many problems. First of all, they would have been on the inside by then. And they would have been the only two that close to where they stood.
What if I cause more trouble?
You won't.
How do you know?
I just do. You
Talk to you, Logic.
Rainbow Dash. You care too much.
You're right. Which way did they go?
I think they're there.
To the pyramid!
Somebody help! Somebody, anybody! Pinkie Pie, Dairy Do?
So I think that tail is real. Is that acid? Is that the doing magic that to look good already? That's probably because it's similar to that I'm doing.
If my previous plan didn't cause you to give up, Daring Do, and the shame of losing your dear friend, Rainbow Dash to the slime will! Oh, and that ancient magic from the legend is real. There'll be no flying in the pyramid. Good luck, Daring Do!
He's right. We'll never get to her in time.
This really is like Funambula's story.
You know, you have Pinkie Pie there. She just stopped,
I think we need
freeze herself in mid-air.
There was a There's no bridge here.
She choked.
What are we gonna do?
She stopped herself.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she didn't float her way over.
Just like Funambula, we need to make a leap of faith and hope.
I'm pretty sure if they call this start, he will. Oh God.
But what? Huh? How?
What the freak?
Thanks for reminding me not to give up hope. And I hope that you ponies will untie.
Okay, that is more sheep than anything I have ever bloody seen in my entire life. Those were not there before. We saw the entire pit. Where were those? Illusions? I don't even know.
Not so fast, Caballeron.
Oh, busted.
You stole our glow pads! I should have known you were just trying to sully my name so that you'd be free to steal whatever you wanted.
Of course that was the plan, Daring Do. At first, I just wanted the glow pass. But then, I saw an opportunity to write you out of the story for good! And with the destruction you leave in your wake, it didn't take too much to convince ponies you were a villain.
You're wrong, Caballeron. And I won't let you break my spirit.
Okay, so this was a fast
I'm never
resolution.
gonna give up hope that I can protect ponies and ancient treasures from miscreants like you.
Remember, she ruined your statue! You're fools to believe in her!
Yeah, I think what you just said.
Oh, you're safe on a Daring Do!
Okay, that's enough. Thanks for helping me come to my senses. You two are true friends.
Are you kidding?
So the second Daring Do episode in the world that filled this wrong tab with that one, but never showed how he showed it.
Me too. But I'm glad I realized that even if you're fighting for something good,
So, which one of the two is the main villain for Daring Do again?
And if something bad happens that you didn't intend, you shouldn't give up hope or lose faith in yourself. Yeah, all you gotta do is make it right. Feel free to use that in your next.
Yep.
you know, I think I will.
Yep. Huh. So I guess he's using the money from the book sales. Oh, they will rebuild a statue. Huh. Okay. So this episode was good. Of course, I'm disappointed it didn't frame up, FIM is frozen because, yeah, they really could have exposed Daring Do as a real pony. I mean, I know it was a kid asking that question, but still, that question was brought up. Tell us how you met Daring Do. That 3 minutes brought out some phones. Yeah, they exposed her as real. But I guess coming from another kid is a loophole of imagination. Oh well, that aside, this episode was good. I still don't know why Daring Do did it with an Tabardero on at first. I mean, yeah, he was using a slightly different voice, but one of our arch enemies, you'd think he would be pretty much easy to figure out. I mean, I don't know. I think if he was wearing like something over his mouth to cover his muzzle, whatever. So yeah, Tabardero on. It's funny. I always sort of appeared in 2 Daring Do episodes as the main antagonist for Daring Do. The next 2 episodes, this one included, focus around Tabardero as the main antagonist. So, come the next Daring Do episode, who's going to be the main villain? Would it be Arisotto, Tabardero again? Or will it be somebody new, or will it be both? I don't know. Kind of even right now. So yes, pyramids are canon. Yeah, I'm writing a story and I have one of the characters mentioned pyramids. Yeah, I referenced the pyramids in Egypt. Well, my friend said that he basically went for realism within their own show, saying that, well, we're not sure if ponies had pyramids because it was never mentioned in the show. But if you look at the official My Little Pony map, the official map, you clearly see a digit there. And I did not wait to rub it in his face that I guessed it. You can never be sure what is or isn't canon until the show flat out dates it. One way or another, if it flat out dates it in the continuity, in the order, is canon or not. So yes. So we have the lore, and apparently the story was indeed true. Where did that speech be now? Could it have been an ancestor to Arisotto? This episode actually makes something make sense. It pretty much, now it doesn't solve the whole issue, but this settlement makes sense why they did not know about the Daring. Okay, let me think there. One huge problem with Daring Do being real is, A, how the freak does nobody know she is real? B, does Celestia know or not? And C, how are people not connecting the dots? Daring Do is real, there's buzz about her. There's pretty much, even say seriously to figure this out. It's not Spider-Man. So yeah, the episode read out and explained to us that Daring Do's books are not showed in this area. This reason her books are not shown there. They have no idea her books even exist. So that timeline makes sense. It kind of, yeah, it makes perfect sense why they, thought Dylan D was a villain, a menace. However, if they did have the butts, wouldn't they be asking questions? I mean, what would somebody do? I mean, whether they knew Dylan D was Will or not before after they read the butts, wouldn't they connect the two dots about A.K. Ewing immediately after some, thinking? You have Dylan D, you know she's Will, and then you find butts written about her adventures, which the only one who would know what took place in those adventures, the only one who could have wrote them was Dylan D herself. So it really is very difficult to believe that Dylan D is as a secret as he is. I mean, I truly thought in many of his versions that the main six only attempts to be exposed to her as Will. And when I saw the title of this episode, Dylan Dunn, I connected the two together and just made up my own idea. Oh well. It was really good to see Egypt. And a Rainbow Dash and Petey Pie for this episode. I don't care what you say. Petey Pie has a trust on Rainbow Dash. I fully believe that. Why? Because of how she acted in Season 3 when Rainbow Dash went to the Warner Bros. Academy. The way she acted in that episode just screams she has feelings for Rainbow Dash. Hello. Hey, Atsu. Here goes my cat. Hey there. Come here. Debbie. Hey, Atsu. Yep. Boy didn't hit his phone on us and somebody got in here. Yeah, here's why I can't do live streams in here often. Well, one reason. Because he would totally mess with the wires and knock my camera down. Good at that, so. Okay, I'll set you down. Anyways. So the pyramids are canon. I have to wonder, how long ago was that legend? That seems kind of a thing with this show. They add lore, they add history, but they never really put a time frame on it. And due to certain elements I thought for the builded and the torments, it really seems like some of that lore-related history took place less than 1,000 years ago. The founding of the first race, I really firmly believe, should have took place years and years before Celestia and Yuna were even born. I guess you could say that Starfall was learned in his prime, around 20 or 30 at the time, and when Celestia and Yuna became princesses, he became like 40 years older. I guess you could go that route because we never saw him in the flashback. But yeah, if you're going to create lore and history, you have to set in stone the timing. How long ago did it happen? You don't have to reveal it in the show, but you yourself as a writer have to confirm that yourself. Especially if it starts to get cluttered. And if later down the road you want to confirm it yourself. But, considering how old that pyramid looked, I guess it was a pretty long time ago. This sediment, it's gonna be fun to mess with in fanfiction, I can tell you that now. And that's Sphinx. I followed somebody on Twitter who would not stop posting about it. Like, set number of days before Sphinx, set number of weeks. That person was counting down day by day by day up to this Sphinx. Wait a minute. I saw fan art of Celestia in the Egyptian attire. It was fan art for this episode and I did not even know it. These was a fan name, it's about Celestia, who's not in this episode. Get it? I want to see Celestia and Don't You meet. I want to see them talk to each other. Make that happen, season 8. Wait a minute. How can we do in the freaking movie? Oh, what a missed opportunity if she's not in it. Oh yeah, dance magic. No, movie magic. That focus on the Doing Do movie taking place in basically the same exact ceremony. The same exact set. So I have to wonder. I don't know. The quote-unquote feeling in that movie has yet to even be mentioned in the show itself. So far we know, that's just Tabitha Allen's name in the Festival Awards. We have a hands up there on that case. Also seems to be on Twitter at the moment. No, remember I said at the moment. He tends to build it up close to it. But if he does, I'm putting him back out. Anyways, I like Doing Do. But seriously, they made so many questions and it's just really near impossible to believe she can have a secret identity. People in this universe probably believe that Doing Do is just a made-up story. Fiction. Never happened. Yet you have a lot of salesmen, a lot of ponies who do know Doing Do personally, yet have never seen the books. So, what's happening here? How is she still remaining a secret while being exposed every day of her life as she's going eventually? I mean, isn't she gonna eventually run into a fan who reads the books? I mean, that kind of happened the last Doing Do episode. Doing Don't. No, wait. Nope. Freezers and fan fiction. That was it. Seriously, they had a freaking convention. A convention of Doing Do. And nobody there even knew she was real. I just don't believe it. Okay, that's not important in this episode. What is important is that Doing Do actually started to feel a little bit remorse. I mean, it is technically true that in the heat of the moment, she's not really thinking about, damage to the surroundings. She doesn't do anything bad on purpose, but bad things do tend to happen outside of her own will because she has to, in the end, protect whatever artifacts she has, do something to protect ponies, or just stay on the run. Her villains are the ones causing all this damage, but like Batman, she takes the heat for it. I wonder, in the Batman world, the creators in that universe read comic books about Batman, believing him to be just a fictional character, yet Batman is real in Gotham City, and nobody else on the other side of the planet knows about it. How does that work? I thought, if Celestia does not know Doing Do exists, I'm gonna facepalm myself 4 times with both hands because Celestia is over 1,000 years old. She should know. It's basically if there are artifacts that can tamper with the sun. Ugh. Don't you just love this lore that we're getting, that but it's just continuity errors, inconsistencies, brings up questions? You love the lore, but oh my god, make sense! This isn't the prequel to Star Wars. Make sense! Think ahead! Plan! its brain. What they kinda did here. Seriously, what would these ponies think? If they ever come across Daring Do, but what else would they do? Freshen Daring Do? I have no idea. But yeah. I like the other that speaks though. Is it a female? I don't know. I thought it was a female, but the voice... I don't know, I think that was supposed to be the voice of the person who was telling the story. If he's not related to the grandpa, to be as distant lost relative, because I thought that he is almost identical. He could be the missing tie between the two families. Apple and pie. He could be the missing ink. Oh wait, no, that would be Pet. Dang it! Dang it. Oh well. I'm just going on and rambling here, but I like this episode. Of course, next week I'm going to have to watch episode 19 and 18. Back to back, probably. Of course, I'm not going to upload these episodes till they officially air here, but I am not getting spoiled. Nope. Hey, I'm almost done. I tell you, in season 6, where a person on Twitter posted an image of the Saiyans, their new forms, weeks in advance, that was the biggest upset by far. I mean, the season 6 finale was still a few weeks away, and he posted it. You should not do that. You should censor it. Tell people that it's a spoiler, link to it. Don't flat out post it on a site where dozens of people have not seen it yet. But because of that, I'm not getting spoiled anymore. So I am forced to either watch the episodes as they air, or stay away from Twitter permanently. But we'll talk that well when the season 7 finale gets here. God, it's gonna be so stressful. Anyways, I love the Daring Do episode. The moral was good. Take responsibility of what you do. Make things right. I feel Daring Do has to be a descendant of that pony in that legend. Well, real legend. That's what I'm still doing out there. He's just loafing. You know, I once read that sometimes a legend can be true. There are legends, urban legends, that sound so far-fetched that they are real. It's basically 1 out of 28 chance of a legend being true. But 100% of the time, every single legend is based off of something true. It's just gets retold so many times that details change. So this gentleman having that consistent story throughout who knows how many generations, they probably got some details wrong, you know, some details lost, but most of it was indeed real. Again, where did those air things come from? Okay, I don't care what you say, who you are, that was the cheapest thing this show has ever done. Again, we saw the entire pit of its entirety. Those air things were not down there until Pinkie Pie jumped. So unless she trapped her hooves together and they appeared magically, I'm telling you know what? That was cheap and lazy. Why were those down there for? Is that how Tabalama, that rainbow dash over to that spot? Or did he tuck down the bridge? was that actually an exhibit? Not a real pyramid, but then why would it being said that to not allow wings? Maybe it was real, but it was repurposed. Maybe it was real, but it was just rebuilt, remade into a museum, an exhibit. They did that in Hocus Pocus. So I did that could be believable, but that would also make the dancing, the dollar for that Rainbow Dash dying non-existent. Yeah, you're really up there. How are you doing? No, you don't even care. Anyways. Oh, God. This thing alone. I'll just turn it off here. I really enjoyed doing you. I thought we would have an episode where it was just Rainbow Dash reading another book. But as long as we did doing you adventures, I guess it doesn't matter. So I wondered, who would be the main villain in the next Doing You episode? No idea. Has Doing You read that friendship song though? No, seriously. Has she read it? So I'm pretty sure she probably would have bought it for Rainbow Dash's sake. So yeah. Hey. Is everything okay? Yeah. Heavy. And that was my bladder. Anyways, I guess I should cut this off now. My dad was thinking about taking us somewhere today. You know, sister out of the house, so I guess I better cut this off here. If there's anything else I want to bring up, it'll be in the description, but bottom line, I love this episode, and I really cannot wait for Doing You's next episode. I feel like she should be in the movie. Or just saying, her will probably be, yeah, difficult. I did not wait to tell my friend that I told it the pyramids are canon. Because I never meant for them to be canon, I was just referencing them, because the show never stated that they did not have pyramids. So I did not wait to tell him I was, you know, I told it. I thought I was not the first one to do so, probably. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you in episode 19. And remember, it is just bloody possible for Doing You to be secret and not a secret at the same time. That is a freaking paradox. But oh well. I love Doing You. I love her episodes. And I cannot wait to see you again. I remember that Pinky episode. Awesome. As I'll see you next time. Astro's eating his cat food. It's good when he leaves that hamster alone. See you in the next episode.